Hello, it is I. Now with Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown set to be released this year, a lot of us are super excited as we know what a Test Drive Unlimited game can deliver. But at the same time, there are people who are skeptical and say the game is overrated. Well, those people are wrong, and to prove them wrong, I decided to make this video, as there are 8 reasons why TDU Solo Crown will be better than Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, 4,000 likes is the target for today's video. Okay, you done that? Oh, you haven't? Okay, well, this is a little bit embarrassing. I don't know what to do now. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to this video.
Only the Lord knows all my reasons why.
Forza Horizon 5's map is over 100 kilometers squared, which is actually pretty big. However, TDU Solo Crown's map is actually 78 kilometers squared. So yeah, Solo Crown will not have a very big map, but it will be very dense, as Hong Kong Island has a very huge road network and a modern city that has been missing since Forza Horizon 3. Anyways, not only will we have a really good city, but we would also have a forest in the middle of Hong Kong Island. Anyways, we'll also be seeing suburbs, we'll see very long tunnels, fantastic modern architecture, and just very nice views. And what I love about Solo Crown is that Hong Kong Island feels very tropical and alive, which I cannot say about Forza Horizon Mexico, because Forza Horizon 5's map just feels way too dry and unalive and sandy and like, I don't know, everything just feels so dry in this game. But TDU Solo Crown, everything's tropical, everything's wet, that's what she said. And yeah man, I'm just really looking forward to driving on this map because it looks so good.
Went from sofa surfing to surfing yachts in the Caribbean.
And in some of the new TDU Solo Crown screenshots that were released, we actually saw cars like the SLK 55 AMG, the AC Cobra, the Ford Mustang Fastback, the Citroen 2CV, and the Nissan 370Z. Now, do you know anything in common about these cars? Yep, these were all cars that were seen in TDU 2, which is brilliant, as this means there's a strong possibility that we may be seeing all the cars from the previous game in TDU Solo Crown, which is amazing, because going from TDU 1 to TDU 2, a lot of the cars from TDU 1 were missing in TDU 2, so the fact that they're keeping cars that were seen in a 2011 game and adding it into a 2023 game is really good news, and I'm really happy to see this. However, if you compare a 2011 Forza game to a current Forza game, a lot of the cars are actually missing, and that's annoying man. Some of the greatest cars from Motorsport 4 is not seen in Forza Horizon 5, that is like, why would you do this, Forza? So yep, it's great to see TDU not only adding brand new exciting cars into the game, but also keeping some of the iconic cars from the previous game.
I call this my day flow, it's elegant.
And one of the biggest problems about Forza Horizon 5 is that the cars don't really have any sentimental value. I mean, once you play through Forza Horizon 5, you just get given so many free cars for no reason whatsoever, and then it just piles up in your garage, and then you forget what cars you have, and you'd be like scrolling through your garage, and you'd be like, hang on a second, do I have that car? Oh my god, I didn't even know I had that car. And the thing is, Alain Janu, the creative director for Test Drive Limited Solo Crown, actually acknowledged this as well, because he actually said, and I quote, okay, pardon my French accent, okay? You launched the Forza game, you spin the wheel, I did it. I had a designer who wanted to try the game, but he said, Monsieur, I do not have a supercar. And so I said to him, did you spin the wheel? And then he wins a BMW i8 30 seconds later. And it's so true man, the developer literally played Forza Horizon 5 and acknowledged the problem in the game. And also this kind of confirms to us that TDU Solo Crown will have progression and the cars will have sentimental value. Meaning cars will not be constantly given to you like they are in Forza. Now that is brilliant news.
Bet with me now, I bet you that he won't never bet with Fred again.
Now, as you may know in TDU Solo Crown, there's gonna be 2 clans in the game. One of these clans are the Sharps and one of the clans are the Streets. And what I love about these clans is that there seems to be actual animosity between these 2 clans, which is brilliant. As on the website, it says that the Sharps scorn the extravagance of the Streets, and it also says that the Streets mock the Sharps' traditional and conservative ways. And I absolutely love that, because you would never see animosity like that in Forza. Because in Forza games, there's always everybody's a friend. Oh, look at me, I'm Rami, I'm your friend. Yeah man, if you can't tell, I don't like how friendly the characters are in Forza. It's just so cringe. You know what playing Forza Horizon 5 reminds me of? Have you ever played Saints Row 4 and then there's that part where you're dreaming and then like everybody's all happy and they're like walking really happily and like cartoony? That's basically Forza. Everything just feels so fake and too nice. Like it shouldn't be like that. So yeah, I'm really happy to see animosity in TDU Solo Crown because it adds drama and excitement that TDU games are really good at doing.
Gambling all night, smoking, eating chicken with my hands.
And in TDU 2, we actually saw saw a casino in the game, which was really cool. And in TDU Solo Crown's trailer, we actually saw casino references all over the trailer, which gives us the hint that there will be a casino in TDU Solo Crown, which is really good news because it adds more ways to earn money in the game. Because in Forza Horizon 5, the only ways to earn money are races or wheel spins. And honestly, races and wheel spins get boring very quickly, whereas in TDU, you can just gamble your money or gamble your chips away in the chance of earning extra money, which is not guaranteed, so gamble responsibly, okay? Only in TDU, okay? Never do it in real life. And I love the fact that they didn't want to tone down the game and like change it from what TDU 2 was. They're trying to make it authentic, and if that means making the game PEGI 18, then they're gonna make the game PEGI 18. That's what I love about the developers of this game. So yeah, I'm really glad that TDU are keeping the casino for the next game because we need more diverse ways to earn money. So big up Nakon, Kiloton, and all of you developers because you lot are legends.
The G-Wagon cost me 150, I named it Herbo.
Now in Forza Horizon 5 we have convertible roofs and driving modes, but it's only seen on a very small selection of cars, which is a little bit lazy, but don't you worry because TDU Solo Crown will not do what Forza did, as they would add convertible roofs onto every single car in the game, which is brilliant. I mean in TDU 2, even cars that didn't have a roof animation like the Ferrari 308 and the Bugatti Veyron and a bunch of other cars did not have a roof animation, but you were able to put up and down your roof, which is brilliant. Anyways, not only will we have convertible roofs in the game, but we would also have the option to wind up and down your windows, turning on your blinkers, and possibly a feature that's never been seen in a TDU game ever, which is driving modes, because in a screenshot we did actually see a Lamborghini Huracan steering wheel with a button on the driving mode selector thing, which could hint that there may be driving modes in this game, which is brilliant. And yeah man, TDU is basically the king of features in racing games, so it's no secret that TDU Solo Crown will have more features and better features than Forza Horizon 5. I hate to break it to you Forza fans, but hey, TDU does it better, okay?
Was pulling up and beating whips to whip can. Now
I'm sure we can all agree that Forza Horizon games used to be really good from Forza Horizon 1 all the way to Forza Horizon 3. But ever since Forza Horizon 4, where Microsoft Studios actually acquired Playground Games, I feel like Forza games have sort of fallen off a cliff a little bit. And I feel like the reason why this is because Microsoft are sort of restricting the developers as to their creativity and what they could do in the game. And that explains why so many of the staff of Playground Games have actually left Playground Games and formed their own developer studio. So yeah man, I feel like Playground Games aren't as creative as they once used to be, but if you look at Nakon, the people there seem to be passionate, they seem to be creative, and they seem to be ambitious, which is exactly what we need in a racing game. And Nakon even said that they don't want to disappoint the old TDU fans, which is brilliant, because it means that they actually acknowledge that fact that old TDU fans will be playing the game, so they're not going to turn it into something completely different to what TDU 1 and TDU 2 used to be. Whereas Forza Horizon 5's developers don't even acknowledge old Forza fans, they just want to try to attract as many brand new players into the game as possible. So yeah, with Test of Limited Solo Crown being developed by Nakon and Kiloton, it's pretty safe to say that the next game is in good hands.
I love to spend money, that's my bait for certain. Yeah.
Forza Horizon 5 is both current gen and next gen, so the game is kind of held back if you get what I mean. However, TDU SC is next gen only, which is bad if you're a current gen player, but it's great if you're a next gen player, because it means the developers will not hold back when developing this game, and that means the game is going to be so much better. As this means the map could be very dense and full of detail, there could be so many brand new quirky features added into the game, and the game may actually look really good as well. I mean, look at all of these screenshots of TDU Solo Crown in the development phase. This is really exciting news because TDU games have not always been the most visually appealing games in the world. I mean, if you look at screenshots of TDU 1 or TDU 2, then you would know what I'm on about. It's like very bland looking. So though good graphics aren't really a necessity in any way whatsoever, having a game that looks good is a pretty nice bonus. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to how good TDU Solo Crown looks, because at the moment, it's a pretty good looking game. Now if you enjoyed this video, then you might want to watch this video up here, so make sure to give it that a watch right now. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, then press this button right here and I'll be very happy. Anyways, have a good one guys. Cheers.